Greetings and best wishes, Frank. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now here's Edwards, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got James. Hughes is out there with Hill. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Davis in at the center. McDaniels against Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. James, the pass to Hill. Over Edwards. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now the Timberwolves with it. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Yeah, I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, as everybody knows, MP and Anthony Edwards are locked in the battle for league MVP. I asked MP whether his approach would be any different tonight. He said that selfishly he wants to avoid the poster shot. Edwards makes a habit of making his defenders look bad, both at the rim and on the perimeter. Well, let's not forget that MP has made his share of defenders look bad as well. Guys?
He has. Great story, D.A. Thank you. Here's Randall after the made shot from Hill. Shoots from the block. Randall no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Davis gets it to go.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
For 3, Edwards drills it from outside. Edwards got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 5. That one goes. Count it. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Hill, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Puts it up. Dillingham, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
James, left side. There's a screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Both free throws good from James. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Nice move. And it's good on the way-in. 9 points in the game so far.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Hill against Edwards. Hill passes to Reeves. Hill a screen on Edwards. Outside Hill. 6 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Hill. Fires, high post. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Randall. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
James the pass to Hughes. Hill a screen on Randall. The shot by Hughes, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Reeves against Edwards. Dillingham with it. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Randall surveying the D. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Hughes. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Pass to Dillingham. Right wing. Edwards with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
That free throw, no good. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you real.
Lakers trail by 3. Hill looking it over. Davis with a screen on Edwards. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Pass to Reed. Edwards against Hill. Tries it from 9. Hill pulls it in. Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Reeves outside. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his... Third assist on the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Dillingham. James covering. Pass to Reed. Now on the 3 off target. It's stolen by Edwards. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And Hill throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. To stop the run. Pass to Reed. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Big good substitution here for the Lakers. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Hughes. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reed. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for James. Beauchamp misses. Lakers leading by 6. To the middle, and that one is stuffed right through.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert checked in for Reed. Howard comes in for Edwards. And Monte Morris subbed in for Dillingham. Minnesota. Gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Beauchamp gets it to go.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against Miami got the job done. He tallied 50 points. And as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. Really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Now Hill following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Pass to connect. Now Hill. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Misses from close range. Timberwolves trail by 7. Randle right side. Now here is Morris. He has yet to score. Inside, Gobert, and it's blocked. And here's Russell. Here's Hill. He's got 8. And his offense just hasn't been there.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Mr. Gobert, Howard with it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers leading by 5. Outside Hill. Again missing Hill.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Howard. Morris outside. Launches it. Howard can't hit. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hill left side. Pass to Russell. 5 on the clock. Hill against Gobert. Again missing Hill.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge
of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here is Morris. Scoreless thus far. And that one drops.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Hill. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers.
First quarter. For 12.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Gobert. McDaniels is out there with Morris. And it's Beauchamp in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Beauchamp. Launches a 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 4th rebound in this one. James sets the screen for Hill. Now Achua. It's back to Hill and stolen by Howard. Here's McDaniels. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Right side Hill. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Misses from short range. Christie against Howard. Gobert with a screen on Christie. Here's Howard. It's deflected. James in the high post. Here's Achua. The shot from the low post is good. Achua's got 4 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
5 to shoot. And here's Morris for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just Monte Morris doing his thing out there. Pick and roll action. Can I run it? You bet.
James, the pass to Hill. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond.
That was a little flick in the wrist. Such a quick release, you know.
Hill's got 13.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. Rebound the Lakers. Richards got 6 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the basket by Hill.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
McDaniels, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And McDaniels drops them both.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
Now here's James. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Timberwolves trail by 5.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Morris dishes to Gobert. Christie against Howard. Clock at 6. And stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. The shot's good from Christie.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Now, here is Morris.
A moment now to see the numbers for Hill. Tops in scoring, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But, boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 15. And the dunk by James.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Morris has got the ball here for Minnesota. They host the Clippers after this game. Down low, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Christie kicks to Hill. On the wing, James. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Christie. 17 points for Hill.
He definitely tried to catch that foul shit just now. He gave me the shoulder. I had to take what he gave me. That little move got me past him. Oh, bro, almost.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Reed. Over to the left wing. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Over Hill. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead in.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Screen by James. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And here's Edwards from the arc. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
They set the pick. Hill passes to James. And here is Achua. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. And Gobert kicks to Reed. Now here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Here's Hood Schifino.
Well, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Edwards. Look at Edwards, slotting home the three.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. Loads it up for Davis. Hill finds Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the wing on the left. Here's Randall. And that one comes up a bit short. The Lakers trail. Pass to Hughes. Over Dillingham. Hughes, good. 6 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Hill against Edwards. Pass to Hood, Schifino. Inside. Here's Davis. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Dillingham with it. Picked by Reed. Dillingham, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. A nice shot by McDaniel. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Reeves with the screen for Hill. Pass to Hood, Schifino. To the inside. Hill, no good.
Oh, wow.
Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Here's Hood Schifino. No scoring in this one. Here's Hill. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And go outside. Reed against Davis. Here's Edwards. No good off the front iron.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Hill finds Davis. Here's Hood Schifino. 11 points last game. Los Angeles with another miss. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Hood Schifino. On the wing, Hill. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Hood Schifino. Traps in the tray.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Count it.
And after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Pass to Hill. Driving to the basket. And it's good. 2 points. Hill's got 9 points in the quarter. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Randall. Hughes covering. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Hill. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Hill. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him...
Just keep us in the game now. Go move. We only had a couple seconds to walk. That was crazy. Take off.
Credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Welcome to the 2K looking at the East. Jason Tatum.
Reminds me of the Swiss Army knife forward, Jason Tatum. It's amazing how well...
And turning our attention back to that first half of action. Guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hughes is out there with Hill. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. McDaniels against Reeves. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Hill throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Randall dishes to Edwards. Reed with a screen on James. For 3, Edwards. The rebound by Hughes.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, Hill. There's the triple. Pass to Hughes. Davis with it. Guarded by Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Davis, that's for 2. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dillingham with it. Defended by Reed. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Anthony Davis.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. In third, the Lakers.
Boy, they've been hot. You'd love to see this kind of offensive execution.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall. Knocks down the three ball. Randall's got his third basket of the night.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
James in the post. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Edwards can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Hughes against Randall. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from 11. And that's off the glass and in. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. Hill passes to Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Dillingham. James defending. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Davis with some nice D. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And James gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Edwards. It's going by Hill. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I tried to do it too much. I could have just had a fast break, yeah. I could have had that bucket still at the end. And I tried tossing a oop at the end.
It's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it will be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Take a look at Hill. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into it.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The Lakers in the lead. Banked in off the glass. Hill's got 28 points for the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Edwards' shot is good.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Hill against Edwards. Hill kicks to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt off the pick from Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the moment here, let's check out the numbers for McDaniels. His last 10 games, he's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in, and that one is good. Edwards got 36.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Hill with it. And he has 28 points for the game. He takes it in.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Second in field goal percentage, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. It's Edwards on the wing. Reed with a screen for Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Alton Connect picks one up.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Edwards against Hill. Hill sets the screen for Vanderbilt. A 3-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Connect in the corner. Hill against Edwards. Hill inside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now Dillingham. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Wow. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Deep 2 from Hill. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. That puts them in the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle, here's Randle. And rebounded by Connect. The Lakers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And for the Timberwolves, their shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. A nice shot by McDaniel.
They are just killing it on the interior.
Lakers trail by 3. Russell looking around. Hill against Edwards. Trying to get something going. Reed with
the... I was trying to dunk it and maybe do that little. If I would have just yammed that, that would have been beastie. If I'd have just.
But give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Dillingham, no good.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Outside Hill. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Howard's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here is Hill. He's got 29 points. Pass to Achua. Now Hill shoots a fader. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beauchamp, covered by Achua. Beauchamp passes to Randall. Out to Morris. Gobert with a screen for Morris. Tries again, and it's blocked. And they recover it. Randall with the bucket.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randall leaves no doubt.
And it's Hill penetrating. Gobert with the block. And here is Howard. Morris outside. Back to Howard. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Russell. Pass to Hill. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Will it go? And he sinks the layup. Hill's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Russell against Morris. Top of the key. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Howard's got his 2nd bucket. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their home season. Howard, the pass to Morris. Over Hill. Morris, no good. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In 3rd, the Lakers.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
For 3, and Beauchamp gets it to go. Beauchamp's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Achua. Outside Hill. Back to Achua. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
You have to know how to screen and then when to release. Achua, excellent execution.
And Beauchamp gets it to go.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the 2nd. More of the shots coming from the interior.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Hill passes to Hughes. It's back to Hill. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Beauchamp. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Howard. Also, Morris out there. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. James kicks to Hill. Reverse. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That one is no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Beauchamp. Pass to Howard. Morris outside. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beauchamp. No good on the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
James sets the screen for Hill. Now Hughes. It's back to Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Morris against James. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Morris against James. Morris right side. And the rejection by James. Outside Hill. To the paint. Here's Davis. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Christie against Howard. Morris outside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hill. All alone. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Howard. Here's Eklund. Good. Nice job down low.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Screen by James. Here's Hill. Here he goes. And he makes good on the layup. Hill's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how
I took 40 shots. Don't feel good about that.
He's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Howard in the post. Defended by Christie. Morris, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Hughes. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And here is Howard, defended by Christie. Back to Morris. Elbow shot is on the way. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Morris has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Minnesota.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That 3-point shot, highly valued.
And the dunk by James.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Morris has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Again the miss by Morris. Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
lets it go with the three. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Right side Hill. Pass to Christie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. And Dillingham with the basket on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Hill. The shot misses. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves shooting 40% in the fourth. Fires the 3. The rebound by Hughes.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break. He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in. Outside Edwards. Hits the outside fadeaway. Edwards got 42 in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Hill. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Dillingham. At the elbow, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. He's off on the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Edwards. The 3. Good on the triple. Edwards got 45 points.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Hill passes to Hughes. Now here is Hill. Edwards defending. Fade away. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Dillingham with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Reed. And he banks in the layup. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Now is Reed on the inside.
And Davis can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 7-15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Here's Dillingham. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Hill. And that one drops for him. Hill's got 45 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Edwards against Hill. Pass to Dillingham. Here's McDaniels. And the 3 ball is good. McDaniels got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Davis setting the pick for Hill. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Hill's got 47 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. Drives from 16. Again.
Oh, come with the midi, not a game fucking.
Los Angeles.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Randall outside. Out left to the wing. Reed against Davis. Now here's Reed. He's tightly guarded. Here's Dillingham. The Lakers with the rebound. Hill's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Going inside, and he gets it to go. Hill's got 51.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the pass.
Back to Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
There's the screen. Hill passes to Hughes. Yes, that goes in.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards with it. Defended by Reed. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by.
He's like killing Bonnie, just like he's like killing that one. Hit him with the. Oh.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Edwards against Hill. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
And James throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside, Edwards. That's a foul called on the Prophet. And that'll be his third foul so far. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hughes. Edwards no good. Lakers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. They get it back. Reeves outside. Outside Hill. Off target from three-point range. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Yep, that one goes. 53 points for Anthony Edwards.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Hill against McDaniel. Fires it up. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Tough loss.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both